This cruise industry is so sneaky, it's practically built to outsmart you. Every drink, every photo, every special deal, all perfectly designed to drain your wallet while you smile and say thank you. But not today. In this video, let's reveal 15 powerful cruise hacks the cruise lines hope you never find out. These tricks will save you hundreds of dollars, get you better rooms, free upgrades, and maybe even VIP treatment the crew doesn't talk about. From hidden dining spots and drink package traps to the secret ways cruise lines track your every move, this is everything they don't want passengers to know. So grab your boarding pass, tighten your life jacket, and get ready, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to outsmart the cruise lines and win their own game. Ready? Let's set sail. 1. Why you should cover the cabin door peephole. Here's something you'll never see in the cruise brochure. Some cabin peepholes can be viewed in reverse under certain lighting. That means, technically, someone could peek in. Now, this doesn't happen often, but why risk it? Stick a small bandage, sticker, or sliding cover over it the moment you board. It's a $1 fix for total privacy. And speaking of keeping things private, let's talk about something that can disappear before you even set foot on the ship. 2. The luggage tag mistake that could lose your bags. You printed your tags, taped them perfectly, and dropped your bag off at the terminal. But here's the danger. Those paper tags rip constantly. Once your bag enters the maze of conveyors and carts, that tag could tear off. And if it does, your suitcase goes on a mystery cruise without you. The fix: buy plastic luggage tag holders, less than $10 for a pack. They're waterproof, tear-proof, and approved for all major cruise lines. Attach them with a metal loop, not a string. Now that your bags are safe, let's make sure your money is too, because this next trick is where cruise lines quietly cash in on you before you even sail. 3. Why you should never prepay gratuities. Cruise lines love it when you prepay gratuities. It's guaranteed income before the ship even leaves port. But here's what they don't tell you. Once you prepay, you lose control. If your cabin steward forgets your towels 3 days in a row or your waiter disappears mid-meal, too bad, you've already paid. The smarter move? Opt out of automatic gratuities when booking. You can always adjust them later at guest services. Here's the secret veteran cruisers use. Some crew members give noticeably better service when they know your gratuity isn't locked in yet, because they know your final tip depends on their effort. It's not being stingy, it's being strategic. Cruise lines want convenience, you want flexibility. All right, your wallet's protected, but what about your sanity once you're in the cabin? Because this next mistake can leave you literally fighting over a single outlet. 4. The power strip secret that saves your cruise. Cruise cabins were designed back when electronics meant a hairdryer and a pager. Most have 2 outlets, one hidden behind a lamp, the other buried near the desk. Bring your phone, laptop, tablet, smartwatch, fan, camera. Suddenly you're playing outlet Tetris. The fix? Bring a cruise-approved power cube, one without surge protection. Surge-protected power strips are banned because they can interfere with the ship's electrical system. If you pack one, security will confiscate it faster than a smuggled bottle of rum. Instead, grab a non-surge USB hub or power cube. You'll have ports for days and you won't be begging your roommate for the charger every night. Trust me, the right power setup turns your tiny cabin into a command center. And once your cabin's fully powered up and ready to go, there's another charge you need to watch, the one that hits your wallet every single day. 5. The drink package math they hope you never do on. Limited drinks sound like paradise until you realize the math doesn't add up. Drink packages often cost between $70 to $100 per person per day, and if one adult buys it, the other usually has to buy it too. Even if they don't drink, do the math. That's $400 for a 7-day cruise for 2 people. You'd need to drink 7-10 cocktails a day just to break even. By day 3, that unlimited margarita dream starts feeling like a hangover investment plan. The trick? Buy your drink package in advance during cruise planner sales, or skip it entirely. You can bring a bottle of wine, grab the free events with drinks, and pay as you go. Most cruisers spend half the cost and still enjoy every sunset. And speaking of things that can leave your head spinning, it's not just the cocktails, because where your cabin sits on the ship can make or break your entire cruise. 6. The cabin location. Hack cruise lines don't advertise. Not all cheap cabins are equal. That bargain interior deal might sound great until you realize it's right above the nightclub. Every thump of the bass, that's your lullaby. Here's what insiders do. Look for midship cabins on decks with only other cabins above and below. No gyms, theaters, or buffet floors. And here's the secret. Some ships have odd-shaped interior rooms, leftover spaces from the design layout. They're larger, quieter, and cost the same as standard interiors. So you've mastered where to sleep. Now let's fix where you eat, because the biggest day one mistake happens before you've even unpacked. 7. Why you should skip the buffet on embarkation day. The moment people board, it's like a zombie stampede to the buffet. You'll see crowds, chaos, and lukewarm food that's been sitting for hours. But smart cruisers, they eat somewhere else. Most ships open a main dining room or hidden lunch venue with fresh food and no lines, but they never announce it. Crew members know, seasoned travelers know. Want peace, quiet, and a properly cooked meal? Skip the buffet and walk into the dining room instead. You'll feel like you discovered a secret level of the ship. And trust me, starting your cruise common full is better than fighting for the last bread roll. 8. The meal. Timing trick for hotter food and better service. Cruise food quality depends on timing, not luck. Hit the buffet at 6:30 p.m., you're eating under heat lamps. Show up when it opens or after 8 p.m., and you'll get fresher food and a relaxed crew. Same for breakfast. Early risers get golden bacon, late sleepers get cold pancakes. Avoid peak dining hours and suddenly your cruise meals taste like fine dining. You'll get faster service, a better table, and fewer kids launching bread rolls across the room. Perfect timing can make your meal taste amazing, but picking the wrong cabin, that's a recipe for no sleep at all. 9. The quietest cabins on the ship. If you've ever stayed under the pool deck, you already know peace isn't guaranteed. At 6 a.m., it's chair-dragging, deck-scrubbing chaos. Want the quiet life? Here's the rule. Book a cabin sandwiched between other cabins. No public areas above or below. Avoid anything under the gym. Treadmill thuds all day. Above the theater or nightclub. Bass never sleeps. Next to crew corridors, they work 24/7. For real tranquility, aim midship on a cabin-only deck. Call the cruise line and ask directly for quiet zones. They'll tell you, but they'll never advertise it because calm cabins don't need marketing. They just need insider info. Once you've mastered where to rest, it's time to master where to pose. Because those onboard photographers, they're professionals at upselling. 10. The photography trap. You're walking to dinner feeling fabulous, and boom, a photographer stops you. Smile. Then later you find your photo in the gallery for $30. Want it digital? That's $25 more. Cruise photography is big business. But here's how to outsmart it. Take your own pictures at the same locations the ship photographers use. Grand staircase, go early, sunset deck, golden hour is free. If you've got a smartphone with portrait mode, you're 90% of the way there. And if you want professional lighting, ask a fellow passenger or a friendly crew member. Photos are optional, but this next move, it's pure strategy. And it starts the moment the cruise ends. 11. Why you should disembark last. Everyone rushes to get off the ship, like there's a prize waiting on the pier. But pros, they wait. When you disembark last, you skip the chaos. No lines, no waiting for elevators, no elbow battles in hallways. By the time you stroll off, customs is empty, your bags are sorted, and crew members are actually smiling again. If you don't have an early flight, there's no reason to rush. Enjoy breakfast, grab one last photo, and let the crowd do the work for you. While waiting pays off when leaving, there's one part of cruising where waiting won't help: your cabin privacy. 12. Your cabin isn't as private as you think. You might think your cabin is your private sanctuary, but think again. Cruise security can enter at any time. If they suspect smoking, contraband, or a safety risk, they'll unlock your cabin, even if the Do Not Disturb sign is up. It's rare, but it happens. Remember, you're not in a private apartment, you're in a floating hotel under maritime law. So be smart. Don't hide prohibited items, don't blast loud music, and keep your cabin clean. Smells and smoke are the biggest red flags. They're not spying on you, but they are protecting everyone else. Think privacy ends at your cabin door? Wait until you find out how the cruise line follows your every move without saying a word. 13. How cruise lines secretly track you. Here's where things get wild. Cruise lines know exactly where you are on board at all times. Every keycard, wristband, and drink order pings your location. They say it's for safety and convenience, which is true, but it's also data, lots of it. They track how long you stay in the casino, how often you hit the spa, and which bar you keep returning to. That data helps them push personalized deals and tempt you into spending more. But here's how to flip it in your favor. Use the app's People Finder to locate family or friends. If you miss an excursion or lose something, ask guest services to check your activity log. It proves where you were. The cruise line knows everywhere you've been, except the places they don't advertise. Let's talk about those. 14. Hidden dining spots cruise lines hope you never find. You've got the buffet, you've got the dining room, and that's where most people stop. But smart cruisers know there's a whole secret world of food hiding in plain sight. We're talking made-to-order omelet stations tucked behind the buffet, fresh pasta bars that quietly open for just a couple of hours, and late-night pizza counters most passengers never notice. And here's the kicker: most ships even offer free room service breakfast, as long as you stick to the basic menu: coffee, pastries, and fruit. No crowds, no chaos, just quiet luxury delivered to your door. So don't settle for the same tired buffet line. Explore a little. Ask the crew what's open off schedule. You'll find food that's fresher, faster, and somehow tastes twice as good when you know the cruise line didn't plan for you to find it. And speaking of things that look like a great deal but really aren't, wait till you hear about the cruise line's favorite drink trick. 15. The daily drink special. That's not special at all. That cocktail of the day looks tempting. Tropical name, bright colors, $1 off. But it's a marketing trick. Those drinks use the cheapest ingredients on board. Think low-tier rum and sugar syrups that could fuel a jet ski. If you're on a drink package, it's even worse. You're paying for a discount that doesn't matter. Instead, ask the bartender what's freshly made or a drink with real fruit and top-shelf liquor. Most will gladly make something better for the same price. Because you didn't come all the way to the Caribbean for a watered-down slushie called Paradise Punch. And there you have it. 15 cruise tricks the cruise lines don't want you to know. From fake deals to hidden dining perks, these tips turn you into a cruise pro. If this helped, like, subscribe, and watch the next video, because one wrong item could get you denied boarding before you even sail.